So I'm gonna do a second video with Pucks. I made the collective brutality change, and I'm gonna leave everything else as is, like with the second ratchet bomb as well. No, I don't want to mail, I keep clicking wrong buttons. Collective brutality should be an improvement against the matchups we just faced. So if these people are still on, then we should be in a good spot with the new version. The Kingslayer. Don't remember what he usually plays, but if it's a fair deck, these two should be okay. If he's on a combo deck Trinisphere, it's probably not. It's gonna be too late. I'm gonna be a bit of a cheater here, because I think he used to be on Storm. Yeah, he's on Storm, then I think I need to mulligan this. This is even worse, but I'm gonna keep it and scry to more disruption, hopefully. Like, just one Thoughtseize is never gonna beat Storm, but hope to Wasteland. Okay, like... I'm not sure if I take Dark Ritual or Lead here. I think Lead, because they often play out the Lead if they know they play against a discard deck. Well, I can still take the Dark Ritual in some of the next turns. Entomb, alright, that's a good guess. If he thought we were a Reanimator, at least he's turning on our Wasteland. But yeah, drawing more swamps is not where we want to be. Drawing Mishra's Factory is not really where I want to be either. Like, I think against this slow hand I may have wanted the Trinisphere turn 3. I think I still go for LED. Because LED also helps him get Hellbent in case he draws like Tutor but doesn't have like can't discard everything, like can't play out every card. Yeah, Trinisphere would have been game over. Here I am going to escalate to drain 2 life. Because like the swamp isn't really gonna do anything. and like being one turn closer to killing him. While also making him need one more storm could make a difference. So he has like 3 dark rituals in hand. Let's see, I can delve 5 and then I can still attack with Mishra's Factory. Like if we win this game, it's just because our opponent drew very badly, and not because we played well or because we drew well. Like we just played very average, and we drew. I think we actually drew pretty bad. I mean, we didn't drew bad, but we didn't drew well either. Like pumping the Mishra's Factory does not change the clock, because we need to attack one more turn anyway. But it will make his probes and his ad nauseam just a little bit worse. Whoa. You really must have drawn bricks there. I want chains, I want Gravedigger's Cage, I want the Surgicals and the Dark Ritual, I want the Dark Confidence, and I don't know if I want these. Definitely Liana at Lost Hope is not good if they don't have creatures. Tombstalker is bad with Dark Confident, and I think it's just like Confident is more important. Curse Scroll is not great, so that's on the maybe pile. Fatal Push and Innocent Blood are bad. I mean, he may sideboard into Dark Confident or something, but we still have plenty of cards to deal with Confident. And yeah, do I want Deluge or do I want Ratchet Bomb? I think Ratchet Bomb can deal with LED, and otherwise it's just the same as Deluge. And it doesn't cost us life, and it doesn't kill Dark Confident. So I think all of these cards do something. Turn 1 Dark Ritual, Inquisition him. I'm gonna keep this. Like he may duress us and take the hymn. This is still a place yeah, I like to be in against Storm. Like if they don't have to, if they just turn 1 Ponder, we can just completely wreck them. I'm gonna keep, yeah, definitely. If he brainstorms, that means he might have a petal, like rituals, and is able to go off turn 1. Because normally you don't want to play the brainstorm in his own main phase, turn 1. If it's just to dig 1 card deeper, he could as well do it on my end step. Are we that? Yeah, this hand could probably beat everything except... Oh, it's not a turn 1 kill. Like, if he played out these cards, that means he either has to go over Ad Nauseam or Past in Flames, because he has only 2 cards in hand. And this stops the Past in Flames. I think with him and Gravedigger's Cage. Because like confident, we might just die to him having exactly the right cards in hand. With Ponder, he can do the trick where like he ponders if he knows top card, and then he can sacrifice lead to float like black, then like draw the Ad Nauseam of the Ponder and cast it with lead mana. Tutor 4. That's a strange play. Like he can make a few goblin tokens, but that really doesn't seem great. Wow. He has like 4 goblins. Okay, yeah. If I lose to 4 goblins, they're that would be pretty bad. Like if I draw another land, if I draw another land, I may want to Smallpox first before playing the Confidant, but I don't. So how do I play this? Like Smallpox takes care, like it slows down his clock. Now he needs to attack 5 turns, and then he needs, I'm at 19, he needs to attack like 6 turns. No, it doesn't change enough, so I'm just going for the Confidant line. Like hope to draw into Ratchet Bomb, or like I can still block a token if I need to, and then Smallpox afterwards. I don't think I Surgical yet. This is gonna cost me 2 life, and it may make Rishadan Port doesn't do much here. Yeah, I think I need to block and Smallpox next turn. I don't know, I may Surgical something. I don't want him to draw. No, like LED is the most broken card. Or Infernal Tutor maybe. It is Hellbent, so he can just tutor for anything. So I think, wait, I was going for the Infernal Tutor. Cable Ritual. That's not doing anything here. So I'm gonna block, and then next turn I may Smallpox. and just try to reduce his block. I don't want to Thoughtseize. So I think I will use Dark Ritual for the Smallpox. Actually, then I won't have 3 mana left in the future. I think this turn I can afford to just sacrifice discard the Thoughtseize, which we won't need anymore, and sacrifice Rishalan Port. At least we will have 4 black mana available if we need it next turn. If we draw Mishra's Factory, we win this game. If we don't, could get tricky. Or like Collective Brutality to kill a token and drain him. That would still be pretty okay. Maybe I shouldn't have cut all the deluges. Discard Inquisition, sacrifice a swamp. So we have like 6 turns to draw Mishra's Factory. And hope he does not like Dark Ritual 10 rails to deal the last 4 damage. Alright, that's pretty good. But we still need to win, like dealing 14 damage could take a long time. Yeah, that's why I said the Ratchet Bomb was better than Toxic Deluge, exactly because of killing Lionside Diamonds. Okay, he can have the Dark Ritual. We'll have the Liliana. I think I take out the Dark Rituals, because they are most likely to kill us. Okay. We'll be back in a few minutes, just need a toilet break. Yeah, I should probably start looking for a pause button on this program. But it doesn't seem to have a pause option. Because it doesn't make sense, like uploading a non-live video where I'm just gone for like 5 minutes. I really should buy Collective Brutality someday. What are they still worth? I just sold mine for like 10 euros. So it feels bad having to buy them again for like to buy them like more expensive. And I have, let's see if they ever become available in English or German. Oh, for 10 euros, I think I'll want to buy them. Like maybe around rotation it will dip like a few euros. I think they're mostly played in Legacy or especially Modern. I don't know if it's a card that sees a lot of play in Standard, but it may still like dip very slightly. Let's see. Does Collective Brutality see play in Standard? Whoa, it's really rarely. So I guess the price must be all due to Modern. Yeah, it's definitely Modern. Let's see how much it's played in Legacy. Oh, okay, even... Oh yeah, of course, all the Reanimator decks. Okay, so it probably won't sink very low during rotation. But, so yeah, I'll just have to bite the bullet and buy them more expensive than I sold them. Or hope to find someone who trades for them. Okay, Clone, I think he plays a lot of strange decks, so we can't really predict what he's on. Yes, I would like to play first. I'm gonna keep it, because we have a turn 1 play and a turn 2 play. But if he's like on a weird combo Reanimator deck, of course this is never gonna be enough. And of course this turn 1 play really signals box, because I think no other deck in Legacy or even Magic at all plays Curse Scroll. So maybe like some casual tribal deck, whatever. Okay. We may have a hit with him to Durak. Like we may be lucky. But he's probably like Reanimator Dark Depths. I feel like we maybe just discard, okay, like a Crystal Brand or something useful. Let's see. He needs one more mana to activate it. So we are dead to him either drawing a land or like having a Dark Ritual in hand. This is a tough deck to play against, because they, like, you can stop the reanimation, but they still have Dark Depths, and if you stop the Dark Depths, they might just like reanimate the Crystal Brands turn 1 or turn 2. Okay, so he does have the ritual, and he should be dead, unless he misclicks. Yeah, that would have helped because he made it instant speed. I think we want this against Griselbrand. We want this just in general. We want this for speed. We want this against the reanimation shenanigans, and we want this against the Dark Depths. I take out one Tombstalker, and not like normally I take them all out again with against combo decks, but just because it can block Merit Lage, and before we make him sacrifice it, it may be worth it. I don't want him because he's like, I want to actually choose what he's actually not have control over what he's discarding. Don't want, like, he may just Dark Ritual out a Grave Titan. And in that case, like, Deluge would be nice, but I think that's not the way we're gonna win this game. I don't like Nether Void, because it doesn't, like, if he draws lands and there are Dark Depths and Thespian Stage, we actually lose. So I want my own interaction to be as cheap as possible. Yes, I would like to pay first. This hand doesn't do anything. This hand, turn 1, Thoughtseize into Confident into Liliana. It's still weak to him having like a double piece that we can't get rid of. I think we won't get better. We won't get better options. So I'm gonna keep, and I'm gonna scry Confident to the bottom, because I won't be needing 2 of it. I want to draw more discard or surgicals. So if I take Dark Ritual, he might be screwed on mana, but if he top decks a land, it doesn't do anything. So either I take the Entomb or the Exhume. Like, if he gets Collective Brutality, he has the Entomb effect, but he also has like more reanimation spells. I definitely take one of these, I think. I think I take the Entomb here. So he's going for draw this card. That's actually a pretty good plan. So I should maybe have taken the Exhume, but then he could have, then he wouldn't have gone for draw this card, I think. So basically I need to take the Dark Ritual out of his hand to prevent him from exhuming. Or I need to find Graveyard Hate. Let's see, Griselbrand. Okay, so I Pithing Needle Griselbrand. And then I can make him sacrifice it without him drawing any cards of it. Because plussing the Liliana won't... Oh yeah, he has Pithing Needle, so he can actually needle the Liliana. He can Dark Ritual, needle Liliana, then Exhume. Yeah, if we had not flipped it off the Dark Confidant, we would be in a much better spot. Alright, Dark Ritual, Exhume, Pithing Needle, sure. That's a strange choice, I think. Oh yeah, this also stops the Liliana, like he can sacrifice the Hex Mage. Unless I draw another sacrifice effect, which I don't. So I'm gonna play out the card he has seen. Then I'm gonna make him, I guess sacrifice the Hex Mage. And then I hope he attacks the Liliana and thinks he doesn't need to needle the Liliana anymore. Because okay, sure, he gains 7 life, but I don't care about that as much as being able to take his Griselbrand with Liliana. I mean, he has Exhume, so actually, if I kill Griselbrand, he's just gonna be able to return it. Please, no Pithing Needle. No, don't do it. Dark Ritual. Oh yeah, Exhume to return the Hex Mage, and then I won't have the sacrifice effect anymore. That's their opponent is a smart player. So now we need to draw like double Innocent Blood of the Confidant. Okay, now we only need a single Innocent Blood. And we did not draw it, so we are dead. Yeah, this is a very hard deck. Oh yeah, if we had drawn this, we could have ritualed it out and kill 2 creatures. Like make him sacrifice this and then make him exile the Griselbrand. So we were 1 card short of having a chance at the game. Yeah, there don't seem to be many players online right now, so this might take a while. I'm just gonna prepare sending some cards to someone involved. And I should be looking for a pause button on the, what's it called, OBS. Pause is written with an S in English. Yeah, maybe I just need different recording software. Come on, opponent. Yes. Should have just said come on, opponent some minutes ago and have been instantly paired already then. This can stop marital age potentially, and I think I'm gonna keep, even though it's probably not good enough, but like this can stop a Hex Mage if he doesn't immediately kill me, and this can like discard something from his hand. Okay. I'm gonna leave this on for game 2. So he wants a Grave Titan, alright. I'm going to end of turn push a token, then hope to draw instant blood so we can push the second token, and then make him sacrifice a Titan. And that did not work. So we need a Toxic Deluge, and we need it fast. I think I'm still gonna, because it escalates 2 modes, still gonna kill the token and make him discard. Let's see, I think I don't need the Cursed Scroll. I mean, it might help us kill zombies, but it's gonna be too slow at doing so. Okay, he has another Grave Titan. So, yeah, we are not winning this one. I could Fatal Push and Smallpox, but he's still gonna have enough choices to like he's still gonna have the zombie to sacrifice, and he's still gonna make more tokens. It's cool. I never noticed the token actually shows up in the graveyard for a few moments. And I think we're pretty dead. We're gonna concede. Let's see. Yeah, we should have had this turn too. Not sure if I want that, probably not. Like I didn't want these, I want this, I want the confidence, I may want Ratchet Bomb for his Pithing Needles, and I want all of these. I don't want the pushes, don't want the Curse Scrolls, and I can probably cut one land. The Grishalan Port, because he's gonna be too fast to profit. Probably cuts the Luges for the one damnation. Oh yeah, I don't want him against him. Like Liliana is pretty mediocre, because it makes him discard cards to reanimate. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the second Tombstalker as well. This is a turn 2 discard spell and a turn 3 removal spell. I think it's too slow, but I'm gonna keep. Because like our chances against this deck are already very bad. Like we saw previous round, even with a hand that's good against them, we still lose, so mulliganing doesn't really help us enough. Oh yeah, his Urborg is very useful for us, because we didn't have the second. And Tomb, sure. Please no Grave Titan. Okay. Definitely Grave Titan. Did I take out the Deluge? Yeah. Oh my god, this is really one turn too late. I'm gonna discard. Yeah, I think Liliana isn't gonna cut it. But then again, Doomfall is basically the same as Liliana, but at least this gets a creature exiled. So. Alright. Oh yeah, and Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle doesn't stop Doomfall. I may not want to Smallpox, because I need 4 mana to play Damnation. And I think Damnation is my only out. Or Ratchet Bomb plus Innocent Blood. Six, next turn 12 damage. Yeah, if we had this one turn earlier, such is the fate of a Pox player. This is gonna buy us one turn, but we have literally no top decks that can save us, so I'm just not gonna bother. Yeah, we started well, but playing the same bad matchup 2 times in a row, we can really kill your chances of getting a prize in the league. Yeah, I think if I lose this one, I will drop and play Enchantress with Rest in Peace main deck. I mean, it's bad against the Storm guy who's online, but it should be okay. Like, it has Elephant Grass against the black creatures, and it has Rest in Peace turn 1 or turn 2. I'm gonna keep this. Like, it kills creatures and it discards what stuff. Let me see, which Enchantress version do I want? Is that a Lotus Petal? Oh, Dried Arbor, sure. I will definitely turn 1 Liliana against Elves to kill his Dried Arbor. Yeah, this is really a matchup where this Liliana will shine compared to her bigger sister or older sister. Okay, I can't kill it, but at least it won't deal any damage. I think I do want the Zenith. Like, can they cast Natural Order already? Or do I just like reduce their... Like, if I take Zenith and the Quirion Ranger, they can play creature next turn, then have Cradle for 2 mana, and play another creature. No, I think I'm gonna keep the Thoughtseize for Natural Order one more turn. And we're gonna Inquisition now. Quirion Ranger, sure. Now a Wasteland off the top would be pretty good. 2 mana Visionary, that's a good draw for him. This returns a forest. Okay, this is really good. I think I start with Thoughtseize, and if he has like 2 cards to take, I may want Collective Brutality to escalate. He only has Natural Order, so I'm not gonna escalate it and just kill the Visionary and the Quirion Ranger. Like, theoretically, using the Brutality on the Nettle Sentinel could be okay, because Liliana can kill all other creatures, but like, we really need to kill Visionary, because like, if he draws the Wireroot Symbiote, he's gonna keep drawing so many cards. And like, I also wanted to stop this because it might create some... Maybe I could have waited 1 turn with it. It just creates some really good... It just creates some really good turns for him if he manages to untap Detrites, bounce forests, and ramp himself to big Zenith. I don't think... Like, if he had Natural Order he couldn't cast it, but if I kill the creature he won't be able to cast it either. So I'm not gonna discard the Tombstalker. Like theoretically I could discard it and then return it with Liliana. But I want to keep plussing the Liliana just to get to the ultimate as quickly as possible. Sure. I don't really care about that. I'm not sure if I want to ultimate it yet or... Okay, if he's gonna play a lot of creatures, I want to keep it to kill his Korean Ranger. Otherwise I would probably want to ultimate it because it provides a pretty good clock. So one... Okay, Crazy Glimpse turn. Oh, this is bad. Toxic Deluge over the top, please. Oh my god. Really does not brick on drawing more creatures. I think Liliana ultimating her is better now because I'm just killing one creature, she's gonna get killed on the backswing. Like, one of these creatures will save me. Like, killing one of these creatures is not really gonna save me if he has Natural Order next turn, or a Zenith for Craterhoof. So just like I just need to start making 2, 4, 6 zombies every turn and hope to raise them. At least I will have a lot of blockers with Liliana. Oh yeah, of course he can keep going with the bouncing elves. Yeah, Glimpse of... I can understand why this card is banned in Modern. Come on, just draw non-creature one time. Okay. I think ultimate here. If I attack, well, I think if I'm dead, I'm dead. So I just go for the kill here. Yeah, brutality instead of the sinkholes has already proven its value here. Do I want him to sacrifice a creature? That doesn't do a lot. I think I'm just gonna make him discard whatever he has. Okay. I'm gonna attack only with Tombstalker, because if he jump blocks these, I'm gonna get less zombies next turn. I just wanna create a board full of zombies. Like he can just block them and then bounce the creature if he wants that. So I'm gonna get 4 zombies and have 6 total. Oh yeah, he's gonna bounce an elf and draw a card that way. My problem. Okay, so he's gonna float some mana, bounce this one, play it again, and this one untaps. Yeah, it's a scary deck to play against. Even if everything goes right, they can just come back with a crazy glimpse turn. So the question is 6 zombies enough to attack? Like, he can't kill all of them. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, he has 10 blocking power. So he could theoretically kill 5 of them if he threw everything. But I would be happy if he blocked with everything. So I think I'm just gonna attack with all of them. At least it will make the math difficult for him. Like, sometimes the best thing you can do is just like present them with a choice, and then they have the choice of making a mistake. Well, if I didn't attack, he wouldn't have a choice and he couldn't make the wrong one. And now it gives me an out. Yeah, he can bounce these two with Wirewood and Quirion. Quirion bounces Arbor, Wirewood bounces Quirion. So this is just like a fog for these 2 zombies. So if he leaves 5 zombies alive, I get 7 new zombies and I have 12, and I should win next turn if he doesn't kill me. Okay, he's gonna gain some life with Deathrite. Sure. I prefer him gaining life to him like getting me closer to 0 at this point. Because like my amount of damage is gonna spiral higher and higher. Well, like any Crater Hoof might still kill me. Well, if I can throw everything in front of these creatures, it matters if my life total isn't too low. Okay, that was definitely a good Liliana emblem. These are too slow on the draw. This is good against Glimpse. This is good against their whole deck. This at least kills like a bunch of 1-drops. This ramps me. This stops Greens and Zenith in natural order. I think on the draw, I'm not sure I want him to Turak. I think Liliana of the Veil is a bit too slow. Like, it's just like kill 1 creature for 3 mana. Actually, I'm not sure if I want Confident or Tombstalker in this match. Like, Tombstalker flies over their blockers, which is better. So yeah, I think I want the Tombstalkers. And Confident, I don't know, it's a tough choice. Here, I think I'm gonna try the Confidence. Because like we saw, they're gonna keep drawing a lot of cards. And we need a lot of cards to answer all of these. I'm not gonna board Pitting Needle, like it's good against their bouncing creatures. And on the draw, I think I want to fight them more on the battlefield than on their hand. So yeah, I'm gonna... The Smallpox is not great against them because they go so wide. One more card. Maybe I'm gonna put back in Trinisphere, like it makes their late game glimpses worse. This kills their first creature and their second creature and turns off Visionary and Glimpse. So it's not a great hand, but it has a possibility of disrupting them. Okay. Because I drew Dark Ritual, I think I want to turn 1 the chains, so they can't use any Visionary even on their next turn. Then I'm gonna play Innocent Blood, because Fatal Push could be more valuable, like if they have like 5 creatures, just taking out the only one that really matters. Like if they have Heritage Druid and like 2 useless creatures, you wanna hit the Heritage Druid. Or if you have Wirewood Symbiote and some creatures, you may want the Symbiote. If he fetches Dryad Arbor here, I may be inclined to kill it. Because it like makes 2 mana with the Cradle. He does not. Okay. He clearly has a Glimpse or a Visionary engine going on. I'm not gonna push this yet. Okay, and that's exactly why it's good to keep open the push. Okay, he might go for Dryad Arbor. I'm fine with that. But if he plays like any of the bounce creatures, I will instant push the Visionary in response. Or like if he's in it's for any amount of mana. I'm still not gonna push because if he has like Wirewood Symbiote, I want to push the Visionary, and if he has another Elf, I want to push Heritage Druid. This is good for the Glimpse engine, this is good for the Symbiote engine. Cradle, okay. Heritage Druid means pushing this one won't make a difference. So I'll push the Visionary. At least it shuts him off the extra mana. For now. Wasteland. I think I still want to waste the Cradle. He may have a second one in hand. Like Dryad Arbor would take away 2 mana, and this takes away 3 mana. So it's only 1 mana difference. So maybe taking Dryad Arbor is correct here. Because Arbor is also dealing damage. I think I discard Dark Ritual. I'm not sure. Stark Ritual brings us to 5 mana one time, and discarding Urborg, like keeping Urborg means we still have 4 mana for Damnation every turn. And I prefer like having 1 more mana consistently to having 2 more mana for one time. Okay, I think if he did not push the Visionary, he might have had the mana for Craterhoof. Like he would have had 3. He would have had 3 from these, like 4 from Cradle, and like 1 more land. But we're still not in a great position. Like just a beatdown plan may be enough to kill us if we don't find a interaction soon. This is good. I mean, may die pretty soon, like they can attack for 2 and it's at 4 counters, so it should be able to survive. But we're still weak to the Deathrite activations here. Okay. At least he saved us 2 life by not draining. I think he could have... No, draining wouldn't have made a difference. I don't... Like, we're probably gonna lose, so I'm not sure if it's good showing him we have the cage. But at least he has like a Zenith in hand. Like if we draw Damnation, the cage is gonna be good for preventing him to recover. And I think he drains us to 6, and next turn we lose 4, we go to 2. So like I need to draw Deluge this turn or Damnation next turn. That's our only out. No, this is the reason. Oh wait, I should have wasted my own Urborg maybe to prevent him from having black mana. But it's too late already. Because by now just attacking will be lethal. Or is it? Like I waste myself, I go to 2, can block 1 creature. No, I should have done it last turn. Then I would have had 1 more turn and I would still be dead. So I may want to cut 1 land for more removal. I'm not sure. Because we flooded out pretty bad, and we, especially with the extra Dark Ritual. We cut a Smallpox. Since we're on the play, I'm gonna put in a discard spell to have more turn 1 plays. This is okay, like turn 1 cage and turn 2 confident. It's not great, but it stops like probably 7 or 8 cards in their deck. And they can't fetch for Dried Arbor. And this will hopefully draw something better. And they won't have, actually they will have decay mana when they untap. So if they decay this, we don't draw anything. But otherwise they should be. This is definitely better than the Tombstalker in this game. So I'm glad I switched them out. Don't want to reveal the Wasteland yet, and I don't want to reveal the Rishalan Port yet. So I'm just gonna play one of the many factories. Sure, you can deal me some damage. Okay, here, if I had played the Wasteland or the Port, I could waste his land and then port his forest, so maybe it was better to have access to both of them. So either I have only one black mana available, so I think I want to Chains of Mephistopheles so we don't die to Glimpse of Nature. Then I think I just waste his mana to restrict these options. And I don't want to trade my Confidant for a random useless creature. Yeah, that's of course the weakness of Confidant. In a matchup with very small creatures, you just never can attack nor block. And yeah, he gets to loot the cards. Like, so yeah, he had Progenitus in hand, so actually Chains kind of helped him getting rid of the useless Progenitus. But at least he's one less card in his hand. Swamp. So I want Rishadan Port, and I don't want to push anything yet. I just want to upkeep, tap the forest, and keep the push open. Yeah, since I've shut off Glimpse and Zenith and Natural Order, I think I may be inclined to block here. Because this is gonna take me a lot of damage. Like Visionaries may provide more value for him than the Nettle Sentinel. So I think I want to kill both of them. Like if he has an Abrupt Decay for one of these two permanents, I'm pretty screwed. Okay, actually, maybe taking Sentinel was better because it's good with Heritage Druid. But I couldn't have known. At least now we have pretty strong blockers, like a 3/3 blocker. And we have 4 factories, so he should, like his beatdown plan should be stopped. So maybe I shouldn't have sacrificed the Confidant yet, but I just didn't want to take any more damage from him. Sure. What's he gonna discard? Another Progenitus. He's really good at drawing Progenituses. I don't want to give him more black mana, so I think I'm gonna port and keep his attackers at bay until I can. Like, he has all the mana he needs, so port is not even that great. I may even port his fetch land, so he shuffles back. Oh no, the Progenitus isn't on the bottom, so it's not like I can make him shuffle it back. I could attack with one factory, but I need to start dealing damage, and then, I don't know, see where it goes from there. Like if he blocks, I can make it a 4-4, which he's probably not gonna do. Yeah, I think every turn I can attack with one. Huh. I think he wanted to fetch a Dryad Arbor, because it's his only land left or something, but it can't enter due to Grafdigger's Cage. So he just wasted his own land. Maybe he has a second bayou, but if you click the Dryad Arbor, maybe it doesn't tell you you can't do it, and it just does nothing. Okay, we need to win one more game to get the redemption for this for these 2 losses against the Reanimator deck. Yeah, I may not have time to record the Enchantress video now anymore, because it's yeah, because I didn't drop, and it may be 1 o'clock before I finish this one, and then I have to shower and get ready for the rest of the day. So I'm probably gonna record Enchantress Sunday or Monday instead. Yeah, I think my opponent shouldn't have conceded yet. Like maybe he was just pissed off about his Dryad Arbor fetch. But I had like nothing. Of course I could attack with Mishra's Factory, but he could just top deck a Decay for the Cage and then Natural Order me or something. Like I didn't have any decent clock yet. And my hand was pretty bad, if I remember correctly. But of course, you should never tell your opponent if he wants to concede. Like, you should never tell him, oh, you don't have to concede yet because you still have an out. Like, I mean, I've done it in tournaments, like convinced my opponent to keep playing, and yeah, I think I probably lost at least once or twice because of that. And of course you want to play, you prefer playing matches to like not playing, but I also prefer winning, like because if you win you have more chance of making top 8 and then you get to play even more matches. But I've noticed some people like Joe Lassette, they really concede early. Like I've played against him and like he was he lost the first round, and in the second round he conceded after like he didn't draw anything for 2 turns, even though I was like very far from killing him. But maybe he was like I don't know, maybe he didn't feel it was worth his time, or he was like had a very bad score in the league already and he felt like it wasn't worth playing 10 more minutes only to have to win like the next 2 rounds before you get like 3 and 2. So, I mean, I can understand it, that you value your time more than your chance to win back your entry fee. But I think I would never drop or concede if I can win, and I can still make 3 and 2. And last round for today. Oh, same one. He's probably very happy. At least we both know what we're playing against. He's on the play, so I can kill his turn 1 play, but I don't have any interesting... I may be dead. I may be dead before I get anything good into play, but at least I can push his Dried Arbor, and then turn 2 I can waste him. Or I can go for the Trinisphere plan. Yeah, I clearly just don't like mulliganing. Like it was a pretty bad hand, but if we draw like a 2-drop next turn, it could be okay. I prefer hoping to draw something. Like if your mana is okay, you can hope to draw interaction. Yeah, like this, exactly. Like if you don't have mana, you shouldn't expect to draw mana, because it's like only a 1 in 3 chance in most decks. But like drawing any non-land card is then like 2/3 of a chance. I think Glimpse is more dangerous here. Although we can only use it once next turn. Like if he Trinisphere, Natural Order will be very good if he has Progenitus. And if he doesn't, if he waits 1 turn with Glimpsing, Trinisphere will be very good. So I think I have to take the Natural Order. And hope like he has something better to do than Glimpsing yet. Or like not drawing a to keep going. Like if he just glimpses and draws 1 of the Nettle Sentinel, I'm okay with it. Okay, we get rewarded for our line. This should like completely shut off the glimpse for now. Until he finds like Rexage. Then we play first Liliana and then Nether Void maybe. Okay, he doesn't want to try it out. I think I board exactly the same as last time, if I still remember the cards I changed. I think I boarded out 1 of these. Definitely want all of these. I think I took 1 land. Actually, I do want double black, so I think on the draw Rishadan Port may be slow, so like this. And this is a clear mulligan. And this is not a clear keep. But I'm gonna try it. Like Curse Scroll is good late game, Damnation is good late game or against Progenitus. Like Ratchet Bomb may be able to kill some of his creatures. The only problem is if I turn 1 Curse Scroll, then Ratchet Bomb for 1 is gonna be very awkward. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep the Curse Scroll in hand for now. Because like against elves I will always want the Ratchet Bomb for 2, more or less. Yeah, for 1. Alright, he's playing into the Ratchet Bomb on one clan. Unless he kills us before we get to activate it. Like if we manage to untap with this Ratchet Bomb, we're in a good spot. But our opponent needs to like not glimpse or natural orders yet. He does have a lot of mana. Next turn he will not have a lot of mana. So he has like 5, 6, 7. No, he already exiled the Windswept Heath. So 5, 6. Okay, he can't see it for a Behemoth. See it for 4. Probably Wreck Sage. And it's gonna wreck us. Because he can bounce it. So Curse Scroll is pretty dead as well. Okay, now I want a Dark Ritual or a Toxic Deluge. I do not really want Mishra's Factory. I just need him to not draw anything good this turn to kill us. And then if I untap with Damnation, like this can at least block a creature. And then next turn Damnation should seal the deal. I'm gonna animate it. Oh yeah, he may actually bounce the Wreck Sage and kill the land. That's a misplay on my side. Okay. If I lose the game because of not being able to Damnation next turn, I hope like he bounces this creature to save it and doesn't see the line. Like, I hope he doesn't realize this is an artifact. Oh, yes. Okay, I got saved there. Like if he bounced the Wreck Sage and killed the Mishra, I may want to Deluge here first, like in case he ever gets Progenitors online. The Deluge, like for now I only have to play it for 2. And I may want to play it for more later. But at least I can play Curse Scroll from my hand now. I should have played Wasteland before the Urborg, so I could waste his Bayou. Yeah, so many mistakes. But our opponent doesn't seem to punish us for it. He bounced the Deathrite, or okay, he can have the Deathrite. Yeah, once you start making so many mistakes, it may mean it's time to just call it a day, like, and take a break from playing Magic for a few hours. I think I Smallpox here and discard the Thoughtseize and sacrifice the Urborg to cut him off black mana. So I Smallpox, discard Thoughtseize, and then I have Curse Scroll active. Discard the Thoughtseize. He discards a forest. You sacrifice the Urborg. And go. If he fetches Dried Arbor end of turn, I will ping it. But he really shouldn't. Like, he has no reason to fetch, I think. Like, he clearly doesn't know the cards in box. Like, he probably doesn't understand how this works. And he probably, like, didn't know Mishra's Factory was an artifact. Because a more experienced player would have beat us here. Alright, let's open the treasure chest to get like a Rishadan Port or Liliana. We get Mana Confluence. Still a pretty good card, so I may be able to trade it away. So this was the stream for today, and I will see you with Enchantress next time.